BFFs, Organic BFFs, it's your girl, Honey. This is part 3. The first part was a segment where I showed you the organic lifestyle. This is the organic movement, of course. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy you are here with us on this organic movement, which is one spectrum and an important spectrum of my life and has been. I got roses for you ladies, special ladies. And of course, I got the candles. The candles will be a permanent fixture on Organic BFF, as well as I'll be bringing different types of candles and flowers for you ladies. So I hope you enjoy the fresh cut flowers and the beautiful candles, just to help with the ambiance and the elements that are important to me to make a comfortable, beautiful, and respectable repose of the organic lifestyle. And I didn't get a chance to eat so many cherries, so what I did was, once I finished those burritos, organic like wraps, if you will, and I'm still not like super full, but I'm comfortable, so I just wanted to gnaw, like just nibble at, I said gnaw, but just nibble at certain pieces of fruit. And I pray that y'all have a blessed day, and I pray that that you have fresh organic food, even if it's a single banana. That's your organic, okay? That's what counts. And remember the ratio. It's about that ratio. We have vegans, meat eaters. In between the meat eaters and vegans come together, you have us, the organic, and you know, the organics. Maybe we can call ourselves the organics. So you have us in our lane, the organics, which is a ratio. It's a ratio that is also, and I will define in the book that it is, you know, if you have in your city, if you're fortunate, you know, like on the East Coast, like California, perhaps maybe Texas, Chicago, like some of the, New York, some of the bigger cities, DC, definitely DC. And because I've been there, yes. Arizona, LA, yes. I've been there, yes, yes. Las Vegas, yes, depending on where you shop. But yes, I'll say yes to Las Vegas. Definitely Arizona, definitely California. Those experiences that I have, you know, it's all organiced up. And what I'm seeing so far in Texas, absolutely. So organics, we can call ourselves the organics. You know, we have the vegans, we have meat eaters, and then we have organics. So we're the organics guys, so BFFs. And Organic BFF, organic, your best friend for life. And of course, your girl Honey is a guru of organics, and it's the life that I live, and I love living the life that it offers. So, and I have a right. I felt, you know, it's, you know, it's humbling, but it's also it comes just by way of, you know, everyone asking me everywhere I go. Like just a couple of days ago, one of the ladies in the neighborhood, because Versace and I were walking and running, and then when running, and it was a lady was like, you guys are a cute husband and wife couple. And I was like, huh? And you know, for me, it should honestly not come to a surprise anymore, because I remember, you know, Versace was looking like, and then I'm like laughing, looking at him, because he looking like, I look that old. And she was like, no, it's he. I was like, actually, it's my son. She's like, oh, you know, her mouth was like, what are you doing? So again, I am a living testimony to the organics, and that is a lifestyle that's all organic, of course, and organics encompasses, and I will write the definition down in the book. It's like where the vegans and the meat eaters on one spectrum, they're on either or spectrum, and then organics meet in the middle, a lifestyle that, you know, is clear cut organic, but it is a ratio. What makes the difference is the ratio. You're not extremely a vegan and you're not extremely a meat eater. You're a little bit of both, but it's like, you know, we have our place. This is our place. It's our lane. So we know. And this movement helps also, now it helps define exactly where we fit in. And obviously almost, you know, over 1,500 of each of you, you know, must have some type of connection to this, because, you know, you came, you saw, you liked, you stayed. So I want us to grow and learn and keep growing together. And I'm honored and grateful to be the opportunity and the face to help show and teach. I'm grateful. I'm just thankful, and I thank each of you so much. And again, for those who have a Facebook, please share me on Facebook. Please, they'll see the passion. They'll obviously see it. They'll understand repeatedly what I'm communicating. But however, what's key is to let them know that this is the lifestyle that you choose too, and you just want to introduce this lifestyle and possible channel and the content that you find that would be helpful for family and friends, as well as neighbors and just the community at large. So that's what I'm here for. And I think this is me, sharing with you and the world that I've been living for roughly, a solid 25 years. So that way I'm here for you. And if you have any questions, or if you need me to research anything, check on anything, I'll be more than happy to do so. But John IBN, he's been following me for a little while, because he knows that for a while since the gig, because he knows, I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, John, in the comments below, because you came aboard, I think, when we were doing reactions. We were doing reactions, Versace and I, on campus in 2017 to Tupac and Michael Jackson. So those are also available online. They're available on YouTube to watch. And if you want to watch any of the interviews that I did with Hip Hop Talks, those are also there. It's Danny Boy, which was in Tupac's song, I'm Not Mad. I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad at you. And he sung, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Anyway, I ain't warmed up nothing. But anyway, I had the pleasure and honor to interview him and talk to him and get to know him, which was a huge honor, because I too had the opportunity, not in such an intimate setting as him, because he's on Tupac's song, but for me, having the opportunity to meet Tupac as well in January of 1996, January of 96. It was at Guns Arena in Cleveland. He performed. And as a young girl, I'm like, hey, I want to go see, Pac in the show, and Snoop and Suge and all the rest of them. So the show was there. I had the opportunity to meet, Tupac and, share with, that experience. But again, it's not like Danny Boy. He's there, he's touring, he's on his albums. He knows him personally, more personally. I just met him, so I wish it was a lot more, but anyway, that's another story. But when it comes to the music and stuff like that, John, he has been following us from the get. But John is making it clear that this is the lifestyle that he finds he's, being pulled, his energy, the universe is pulling him. And it may be pulling each of you. That's why you're deciding to stay. You see something that you like. You see something that might be, spiritually feeling for you, mentally feeling for you, and possibly even physical if you choose to go and get these items. And given the opportunity, as soon as I can, I'm coming to your city and state. And maybe we can have lunch, organic lunch. Maybe I can whip something up, put something together, and it's all on me. So when the YouTube checks start popping off, trust me, if I'm in your town, if I come and spend time with you and feature you on Organic BFF, trust and believe the spread is all on your girl, because it's a thank you for supporting me. It's a thank you for supporting organic. It's a thank you for just being here and accepting a lifestyle that honestly can start, growing like the vegan community, or for those who's into, rib contests, we're having an organic contest. So that's what I want this to snowball into, because again, it's been my life, it's my lifestyle, it's my passion, it's what I live for. And it's kind of like Fully Raw Christina. She doesn't sway from a fully raw diet. She doesn't do cooked food at all. She doesn't do any meat at all. Her lane is her lane, her lifestyle, and that's what she does. And she has a cult. And that's what I want to do for ours. I want us to rejoice, enjoy, and understand exactly what it is doing to us and for us, spiritually, mentally, physically. That's why I put, you know, as far as your heart, that's physical to me. Your spirit, when you see something, you feel good about it, you know, to me, that's your spirit being fed, you know, and my goal is to also educate, you know, whatever you need to do, whatever I need to do to research to help you learn, like what I've learned from about alkaline and acidic, you know, ratios, different. Now, the different ratios is something that I personally created because I had to go through the transition, and I went through that. Okay, I'm doing a bunch of, you know, processed foods in my life early in my life, a bunch of Taco Bell, McDonald's early in my life, like, you know, 17, 18, 19, 20 kind of deal. And I was just feeling like certain ways. So when I started getting, you know, introduced about 24ish, when I started, you know, being introduced about this lifestyle, organic what? You know, I was instantly drawn to it. It instantly sucked me in, and I instantly changed my lifestyle my 24th year. So, and now I'll be 52 in September. So it's been a lifestyle that has been with me, and I don't know any other way now because I've been doing this longer than I've done from birth to, you know, 23. You know, it's been 24 to almost 52 now. Or you might as well say 52 in a few months. So, yeah, so I'm grateful and I'm thankful and I love it. And I couldn't be grateful for a better, you know, eating, living lifestyle. I did say grace earlier, but I'll drop and give thanks again. Because after all this is worth it. And this segment is all vegan. This is vegan, so if there's any vegans in the building, holla at your girl, Organic BFF. We got vegan on deck here. There's no dairy whatsoever. There's no cooked foods. There's no meats. Actually, this is raw vegan. Raw vegan, if you will. So all the vegans can jump on this particular segment. See, again, you see how it goes? Organic is in the center. I'm over here now. Vegan. This is an all vegan get down. Every single thing, raw vegan. So, like another day, I had just the chicken, but I did have some jalapenos. So it swayed over here to the meat eaters. You see, it logically makes sense. Check the facts. Check it. I mean, you see for yourself. Check it. So you can call me on it. Get to pull the receipts. However you document it, stamp it, take a picture, take a video, however you want to document it, and check me on it. And you know, these are my assertions. You can verify my assertions and make sure that they check out. All right. Welcome to the channel, Organic BFF, and all of you are Organic's best friends for life, because it is your best friend for life. So you be its best friend for life. And again, this channel will always include fresh cut, beautiful flowers for all you ladies and gents, if you like that. I'm going to continue to include different candles to help whomever would love those candles. And then I finally saved up enough funds to pull off a new gear to be able to do some excellent editing for you guys. So there'll be, you know, segments of music to help also with you know, your love of music, because music is a core part of me as well. So the music aspect, that's another vibration. The candles are a vibration. The fresh cut flowers are a vibration. The vegan, organic vegan is a vibration. You know, organic fried chicken, that's another vibration in the meat eater sector. So all these encompasses one whole in our lane, organic. So yeah, I am so thrilled. And got a little bit of alkaline water. This is alkaline. So this has ice in it, which is, I love ice. But I don't eat it as bad as I used to, because I used to be anemic younger. And I used to eat tubs of ice. And I think it runs in we got a lot of girls in our family, so several of us used to be in the freezer just scraping it out. I didn't. I'm like, that don't smell right. But I'll try to eat some snowballs in a minute. And every time I used to go, like if somebody stopped at Sonic, when I was like 18, 19, I think it was Sonic. It was maybe Frisch's. I think mine was Frisch's, maybe not Sonic. It was Frisch's, and they have the soft ice. I used to get the soft ice cubes. you know, soft like this, the like slushy snow cone kind of ice. And of course, you know, being a young person, a teenager, if there's anyone 18 and over watching these videos, if this is the lifestyle you want to give a try, I definitely encourage you to do so. And if you have younger siblings and you want to introduce them to it as well, I encourage you. Let them know that, yeah, honey's 51 going on 52. And what do you see? What do you think? So, and I've started running again, and I ran stairs. I'm going to start planking again, which I can do that tonight. It only takes 1 or 2 minutes to plank. And planking is easier than push-ups and sit-ups, even though I love push-ups and sit-ups. This is some extra smoothie I had left, so nobody wanted it. Everybody's stuff, so mostly with fruit, because everyone's trying to stay healthy. So they can fight flus and colds. Also, this content I will share with you guys, and I'll get more, like I'm doing now, specific. Instead of just brief overviews or just briefing through it, I'll start to make these videos more concentrated so you can see step by step how things are done. But I'll share with you guys how I keep my toilet clean. I'll share with you guys how exactly I do my bubble baths. They're actually bubble fruit baths. Excuse me. And I'll share with you, you know, like Ranisha, she asked me, you know, make a cooking video, so I will prepare those, start to do those things. Since I have the new gear to help me be able to, you know, achieve, you know, desired footage that you guys will be really interested in watching, instead of looking the camera shaking and it's all crazy, like, okay, I give up. You know, I want scenes to be cut, you know, nicely and transition nicely, and that way you can see, and it's, you know, you can really capture the essence, because so many YouTubers and influencers do such a great job. So I seek to bring that to this channel, because it's definitely worth doing, you know, going the extra for organic. So organics that's what we do. It's beautiful, and you know, it's worth it to me, and it's going to be worth it to you all. You guys will learn more, you'll understand more, and you'll be proud of it, and it'll show, because you know, it's from the inside out, and it's also from the outside in. And I bought beets, which I showed y'all in the previous video, which that'll be the video you guys are already seeing that I'm gonna post prior to this video. And if you haven't seen it, you might want to go back and watch it, because I was showing the organic beets, and I'm going to do some skincare, some organic skincare, and things that you can do, like, to stave off, you know, aging, any like blackheads, breakouts, you know, things like that. And a lot of breakouts and stuff and skin situations clear up when you start to change over to an organic lifestyle, because the ratio, again, it's not extreme one way or the other. It's, you know, it gives you a balance where you start to see yourself actually bloom, and your skin and your nails. I can grow my nails long if I want to. I just don't, because I don't care for fingernails. Versace seen my nails long, and he's like, wow, you know. But I just, you know, something, me and fingernails is just so hard, because I like to do a lot of things on my hands. So, and they seem to get in the way. But to each his own. You do you if you like them. They're pretty. You see Versace's, this is long. So, yeah. I think nails are beautiful. I think they are absolutely beautiful. Maybe one day I might consider doing the little short ones, the real short ones. But it's not that important to me. It's about, you know, priorities and what's really important to you. And to me, just having healthy, clean fingers is important to me. And I like my little dots. I got to redo them. I'm going to do them in other colors. I just put on black for now, but yeah. And of course, you guys know I rock the Mickey Mouse ears on under my top lid, so I'll keep rocking that, because it's simple, easy, and it's just something I'm comfortable and I like. You know, simple is me. Simple but elegant. Simple but interesting. Simple but sexy. Because good health to me is sexy. I don't like blemishes on my fruit. I don't like splits, blemishes, soft spots, damage. I like it firm, smooth and firm. I will take it back to the store and ask them to replace it. Because I paid my money to eat it, not throw it away. Now, if it's bought perfect and I damage it, or it sits and then goes bad, then that's on me. But if I buy it, and it's not what it should be, then that's on them, not you. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get your teeth up in it. Go ahead. Get as much as your heart desires. Get all that alkaline goodness up in you. Wee. Bomb.com, y'all. The bombdiddy.com. Mm. 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 Mm, 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 mm. 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 Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Fruit, it just, all you vegans, shout out to the vegans and the organic vegans. It smells so good. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. 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 Mhm. 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 Mm. 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 Mhm. It's juicy. Mm. Mm. Keep that. Keep that. Mm. Mm. Yeah, in the prior video, if you're watching this video, if you missed it, look at the prior video. I was talking about picture bears because I am a toy inventor as well. So, and I've been inventing toys for just as long as I've been a vegan. I'm a vegan. This I got all this vegan food in front of me. It's changing me. I know, right? An organics. I'm an organics. Is eating vegan, organic vegan food. But yeah, I've been a toy inventor maybe a year longer than I have been an organics. So yeah, I love toys, and I've been inventing toys, and it's mostly been like picture bears, teddy bears, and what they are is teddy bears that house pictures in the paws. And I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it has been. And you know, I've sent it out to, like I said in the prior video, like a lot of different companies throughout America. And what is that one toy company? WB, not WB, Warner Brothers. I sent it to them, and they sent me a turn down letter. And then like 3 months later, they started making picture Tweeties. You know, why exclude someone? Why not say, hey, you know, come on? It's just, I don't get it. I'll never get it. You know, that's why I'm big on, like, if you're going to do something, include that person, shout that person out. Or bring, like, if I mention like alkaline, you know, I've learned this from Dr. Sebi. You know, I give credit where credit is due. And I think that's so critical. You know, don't start doing something. Oh, I see that. Like I said, with the fingernails, the little dots, like NDRE. I got seen this in her video she just dropped a few days ago. It's called Crazy. You can Google it, or you can just YouTube search it. Type in NDRE Crazy, and you'll see her rocking it, the little dots on her fingers. And I was like, oh my goodness, I love that. And and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? You know, but it wasn't for me to think of. So I'm doing it, but I'm giving the source of where I seen it their credit. So, and when y'all watch her video, then she gets paid, right? Or if you like the song, then you go to iTunes and buy it. She gets paid. That's all of hers, and it's rightfully so, because she's the right owner. So when it comes to that, and anybody call me on it, if I do something and you go, hold up, that's, you know, so-so, but you act like you're it, you know, and you're the creator, you're the originator. And by all means, anybody, because that's territory that I highly, you know, hold high regards for. I will not disrespect anybody and their creation without giving, you know, credit and accolade to the source, if there should be a source. Now, if you're the sole creator, you know, then, you know, put it out there, like, you know, and it can be disputed because people keep receipts. They'll be like, okay, what date was this, you know, and they go back to the prior date or the first date or the earliest date and say, well, it was done here, you know, because a lot of people did that with Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. They were like, Michael Jackson's the creator of the moonwalk. When they found out it wasn't Michael Jackson, it was a guy way before Michael Jackson. You know, even the dude in Shalimar was doing it. And I don't think Mike was doing it then. The dude in Shalimar was doing it when Mike was just a little kid. Mike was not doing the moonwalk then. He did the moonwalk in 81, okay? So that's the thing I have. You know, with me being an artist, I'm a general all-around artist. Like, when I was at Wright State, a theater major, you know, and doing, also I did piano and I did vocals. So vocal training, piano, I love piano, playing the piano. And the funny thing about it is, you know, they would call me a triple threat, triple this, triple that. But one thing I've learned is about, whether it's patents, whether it's trademarks, whether it's copyrights, whether it's written form, whether it's visual form, whether it's musical form, like performing arts, these things I've been dealing with for over 20 years. So I know exactly how they go, how they work, how they run, from infringement to, documentation. Even if you don't get a patent or you don't get a copyright, if you put it out into the public, it's that's your copyright by law. So that you can use in court to, if you need to sue someone, to do so. But to me, it would be mindful for individuals to say, you know what, you did that. I like to do it. So let's team up. Let's form a partnership. You got my respect. You got my my regards to Broadway on that one, because you're including that originator, and you're saying, yo, it's like, I like that. I want to be a part of that. So can I get a cut in on that? Can we get work on a deal where we can get some pieces of the pie? And for me, that's a yes all day. Because I'm here, to also, lift. Lift is not just lift you in spirits or lift you in ideas. Lift can also be a financial gain. We all got bills to pay. We all got food to eat, and you don't go through the checkout and say, put it on my tab or look at my good looks, I get it for free. No, it don't work like that. And I don't need to tell y'all. We all grown folk here. Maybe with little kids, they look at their little candy bar like, no, it's mine. No, you can't. Well, we don't got enough money for that. No, it's mine. No, they like, I don't care. I just want what's mine. What about the money? What about it? I want my chocolate. I want my lollipop. Pop goes the weasel. I mean, come on. Like B. Simone and her ringtone. Or baby girl, baby boy. That's her stuff. She'd get down for that. At least that's what I know. Unless she got it from somebody else, then that's on her to deal with. Like me and B, we play a lot. I do a lot of impersonations. We joke around a lot. We sing around a lot. But at the end of the day, if there's something that's distinct and a trademark or, is indicative of that person, the original creator, you give them props. You give them they just dukes, because they worked hard for that. That's their gift that God gave them, the universe gave them. And I'm a very generous and giving person, so even though I know what being taken advantage is or being disregarded feels like, so it's just in my book, I've never given up. So, you hear a lot of people say you got to be thick-skinned, you got to have a backbone. I'm going to keep going down swinging no matter what. Or trying to stand up, stay up. Fight the power. Cause you and I must make a pact. We must bring organics back. Cause where there is love, then I'll be there. Don't you know, baby? Oh yeah, I'll be there. Baby, ooh, I love you. I'm gonna get one more strawberry. Vegans, y'all playground is pretty fun. And all natural sugars, which is healthy for you. And these are sugars fruit sugars are, even though they can, like, a lot of people even watch how much fruit sugar they take in, depending on their health issues, but it's a go for it for me. Eat it till you collapse. Because at the end of the day, if you run around the block, that stuff is burnt up like poof, be gone. And natural fruit sugars, don't spike your insulin. They don't wear out your pancreas. They don't tax your heart. They're not making you have a fatty liver. Excuse me. They're not, like killing your cells instead of, keeping your cells alive. Because this is basically live food. It's alive. And, it's the organic family, and it's to keep you, healthy, strong. Because matter of fact, there was a lady, they had her on TV, like, I think I seen her like 5 years ago. Could be like 7 or 8. But she actually just ate all fruits and vegetables. And she still looks young. She still looks, like my mom showed me, and I was like, wow. And her husband never changed his diet. He still ate processed food. He still ate pork. He ate beef. And I don't even think he hardly ate any of the fruits and vegetables that she had in her garden. And he was plagued with health problems. He was old as Methuselah. And I was like, wow. So the contrast is real. This stuff is real. I mean, this is really real. This is real life. This is not, these people, she's a testimony as well herself. So, well, y'all, the air conditioning came on. I was like, what's that creeping up my leg? But, yeah, I just, I remember I had, I'll leave, I'm going to tell this story, and then I got to go get in the back. I'm going to put all this away, and I couldn't eat it all even if I wanted to. Y'all want something? Come and get it. Come and get it. But I remember I was pregnant with Versace. I was like 8.5 months, and it was in March. I had an interview, a business meeting. I had a pregnant business suit on, and I was 29. Yeah, I was gonna turn 30 that September of 98. And I had a business meeting in March. It was with a company called Moto Photo. Google Moto Photo. I think it was out of something, Ohio. I don't think it was Huber Heights, Beaver Creek, Trotwood. It was actually some part of Ohio. I forgot, I can't think of it now, but it'll come to me, it'll pop in. But that was, 21 years ago. No, 22 years ago? 21 or 22 years ago. Anyway, I was 8.5, basically almost 9 months pregnant with V, and then my stomach was way out there, and I was in a business suit dress, and I went to a meeting with Moto Photo, and there was a photo company, the Photoshop company. They were a shop, and they took photos, and they processed pictures and all that. And I was trying to get them to, distribute and be, have picture bearers in their stores. And, I did go through all that. I sat down with the company managers or head, buyers, what have you, and we had a roundtable discussion, and and the third. And, they decided, they wrote me and said, no, they weren't interested. They have, at the time, I think it was the Beanie Bear craze. So they had the Beanie Bears, but the Beanie Babies, and I even reached out to Ty Warner Company. So I'm telling y'all, I got 20 strong years of incidences, stories, history, trying to do business in the toy industry, how the toy industry clicks. I've even been on, reality shows that didn't get actually one did get published, but I'm not sure if they edited me out. Matter of fact, I got to look for it. But it was with George Foreman. George Foreman held picture bearers, and he fell in love with them. The Spanx lady, the lady that invented Spanx, look her up, Spanx. I introduced the bears to her. She held them. And I was on the show with all the lights and camera and all the big old giant cameras and all the bright lights because I could barely see anybody. They blinded me to death. And I had to tell them about the invention. And it was called, what was it called? Toy Inventors? I think it was Toy Inventors of America, something like that. I've never shared these stories with anybody until now. So y'all know y'all BFFs. So anyway, I'm going to have to Google it myself. It's kind of like a Shark Tank, but it was like a panel of celebrities that had businesses, and one was George Foreman, the Spanx lady. I'm not sure what the other two people were. I don't forgot. But anyway, I told them about Picture Bears. They said they all love them. They were interested. And the company, you know, I went through round one, like where you go through the different rounds when you go to these events. And in round two, this actually was when we lived in Arizona and I drove to Los Angeles. And with my mom, Versace, I think was 10 at the time, and my nephew, Ted. And we drove to LA and we were part of the show, running around it was at the Staples Center. Wait a minute, am I getting it? Yeah, it was, because it was, what's the name was there? Wait a minute. Yeah, what's his name? I know his name, y'all. Y'all know his name. He was on that one where America's Got Talent. And he used to be Simon Cowell. I met Simon Cowell. And he and I talked outside of the Staples Center. He's very kind, very nice, he was just in t-shirt and a jeans, stuff that I would rock, like the Michael Jackson t-shirt and jeans or pants or whatever. And he had a beautiful Rolls Royce with a black driver. Gentleman was sharp. And yeah, I had an opportunity to talk to him about the Bears and and it's been a crazy roller coaster ride. Just do know that. And then like from there, I flew to, they had a second one, and I flew from Arizona to Washington, D.C., which that's another story. And I'll tell you about that one. But yeah, I had the pleasure of going through it, and it's just like a whole day event, and it's rigorous. And the thing about it is I don't think I planned that I would get through so many rounds. Because there was some people with some excellent inventions, toy inventions. It was absolutely marvelous. And I met so many great people, and a lot of people who wanted to team up with me. Like, I remember one lady, I think it was a lady, it could have been a man, but they invented like gym shoes that was made out of basketball leather. So they were basketball leather, like a basketball, but it was in a gym shoe, like for Nike. So I met so many cool people with so many cool inventions. There was some people with some cool books and stuff they made, like it was kind of like a pop-up like a pop-up toy puzzle book. It was a lot of cool stuff. I had a blessing to meet so many beautiful, wonderful people. And I just remember the LA one with George Foreman, Simon Cowell, and the Spanx lady, Sarah something of Spanx, you know, talking to her, meeting her, you know, her telling me things, and I had invented something and I had sent it to her, so I was talking to her about that. And then the following time I flew out to DC, but LA I was going in round after round, and I didn't expect to go all the way to like they narrowed it down to like 3 people, and I wanted a 3. And like you're at the end of the show where you walking in where they got the crowd like, and then the lights is blaring, and all the celebrities and whoever was on the panel, and I have to. I'm bringing them bears and putting them in their arms, and they get to touch them and like, hey, look, and all that whole nine. I don't know if that footage is still out there somewhere, but I'm gonna try to Google it or look it up, because I just completely forgot about it. Because the journey it's been a journey. Just put it like that. It has been. Some moments were at my lowest, and some moments were at my highest, but I know it's not over. That I have, it's not what I had wrote. I had wrote an affirmation down, and I have it somewhere in one of my bags, and I had wrote and said, I will not stop until Picture Bears in every household across America that is healing and holding on to a hurt, lost, and painful heart, a heart that's been broken. And to me, picture bears, that's why I say picture mom, picture dad, picture brother, picture sister, picture BFF. You know, picture you and picture bear. So, you know, those memories. So, yeah, tomorrow I will talk to you guys about, on the next video, I'll talk to you guys about, if you go to the website, www.picturebear, it's one word, all lowercase, picture and bear, .weebly, WEEBLY.com. Then you'll see a bear, which is a bear that I made solely by hand. I didn't use the sewing machine on it. And it took me a long time, to the point the mother was kind of upset with me. And I had to continue to encourage her and beg her to just please be patient with me. Please, I beg of you. And it took me over a year to make it, because there was issues in between and life issues in between. But I finally got it done and got it to her. And she wrote me. I still have the email. And I can take a picture of it and show y'all where, you know, the mother, and I'll tell y'all the story about her life and what happened to her daughter. I think she was 7 years old. And it'll break your heart. And that's why I was adamant about getting her bear to her. And she wrote me an email and she said it's the best gift of her child that she has ever received from anybody. So again, it's in an email, and the more we get to know each other, I'll post that and show y'all. And or if you want to request to see the email and the mother, what she said, then I'll be more than happy to take a picture of it and then edit it in the video, since I got new gear. And then yeah, I'll share the details of her story. Maybe some of you guys have read about her, seen her, maybe. I just wish stories like this to just God would intervene, but it is what it is, and I'm not God, and we're not God, and I guess there's a reason for everything that we just may not understand at the time that we're going through it. All right, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace, deuces, love, and lots of hugs. Bye, BFFs. I'll see y'all in the next video. God willing, I love y'all. Bye.